It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
And Boots for the Pennsbury High School Basketball Preview Show on WBCB. Great to be with you tonight. I'm joined by head coach Wes Ermer and assistant coach Kirk Bergman. We're going to meet some of the players here as we go through the show, talk about the schedule in front of the Pennsbury Falcons, and get you ready for hoops action. Looking forward to it. Coach Ermer, thank you so much for giving us a little bit of time, bringing the players out, putting it all together. How are things looking for this Pennsbury basketball team?
Well, first, thank you for having us. Always excited to talk about our program and our brand and the group of guys that are sitting out in front of me that have been putting in a lot of hard work since the end of last season. We're very excited. You know, everybody feels good about their off season at this point, but we feel exceptionally good about our group because we've been coming together. So that's the most important thing. Coach
Bergman, talk a little bit about some of the work that has been getting put in during the off season and why you guys feel good about kind of the commitment level and where you guys are at right now.
Yeah, I think that's a good word. I would describe the off season as workmanlike. I think there was kind of a no frills off season, which is like what we love. Guys came in, and it really wasn't. There weren't many occasions where either of us or any other coaches really had to raise their voice too much. Guys were in there, they were working. Guys were putting in extra work almost every off day that we have. So it was a really, really positive off season, and it got us really excited about, you know, what's to come here in the next few months. And, you know, we had to work in some new guys. We lost a lot of seniors last year, and so that was a little bit of a learning curve and for some of these guys. But I think their dedication to what we're trying to accomplish here in the next few months was very, very evident.
Well, we absolutely love high school hoops on WBCB. We get to witness and enjoy the fruits of all that labor and all the work that you guys put in the offseason. Again, we're going to meet some of the players in a little bit. Coach Ermer, you were telling me before the show about what's going on with some of the seniors who graduated last year, were a big part of the varsity program. Sounds like they're hooping it up at the next level, which is awesome.
Yeah, we have 4 guys that are currently playing in college from last year's graduating class. And then we had another player from the class before that was playing in Ty Kozak. And, you know, the crazy part is that 8 of our last 10 graduates are playing college athletics.
That's awesome.
And that's ultimately what our goal is, right, to put them at the highest level that they can possibly play at and help them achieve their dreams as it relates to playing basketball or whatever sport their desires.
Well, if you want a good Facebook follow, check out the Pennsbury Boys Basketball page. The other day I saw you post something from one of the games. Teddy Mangan was playing with Ty Kozak. That's pretty cool. Those guys meeting up at the next level on the basketball floor.
For sure. I mean, the longer you do this.
And 2 great guys, too. I mean,
those
who
2
did
guys,
so much for the program.
So invested in what we did from day one. And to have those guys together in a game and then to see them in different jerseys and then to kind of get that picture right after the game, it brought out of a lot of emotion, right? You know, you do this for a very long time, and wins are great and championships are great, and you will always remember the big wins. You'll remember the tough losses, and those little pieces of net that you take home with you when you win a league title are things that you have forever. But seeing those 2 standing next to one another was just unlike any other feeling that you can have as a coach.
All right, we're having a great time here at Puss in Boots. We just got some food in.
Yes,
always awesome service, great food at Puss in Boots. We thank them for hosting our Pennsbury Boys Basketball Preview Show. Tonight's show brought to you by Puss in Boots, St. Mary Medical Center, thanks to Team Toyota and McCaffrey's Food Markets. Coach Bergman, some changes to the league where the championship is going to be just decided within the division this year. That's a little bit different. Adds a different kind of, a different significance to those division games, and it makes it even more important.
Yeah, it's definitely a different wrinkle. Those, you know, it kind of just boils down to now a home and home, and you've got to take care of business with the schools, you know, all around us. You know, in terms of scheduling, it's kind of fun because we have the ability to get a little bit more creative. We have some more non-league games that we can fill now, And I think, Wes will talk about how creative we got with that. So that makes it exciting because you get to venture out and do some different things with your schedule. But yeah, I mean, the rivalries now that are, that encompass this area become all that much more intense because of that.
Any specific teams that you're pointing to? I mean, Ben Salem has had some recent success. Who do you think's coming back with a fully loaded team in this division?
Well, I don't want this to come back and bite me in the behind the way it did last year, where they were able to pull some of these video clips out there. But we are really excited to play in the division play this year because that crossover used to allow teams to get back into league play. Like if you were struggling in the onset, like 2 years ago, we didn't start well. We had a tough loss at Neshaminy, tough loss to Ben Salem at home, and if we didn't have the crossovers, we probably don't win the league title.
Right.
And then, other years it could be, you're dominant in your division, and then the crossovers allow the other teams to creep back in.
Gotcha.
So we are definitely excited about the opportunity to play the division games and have a little bit more, I guess you could power in each of the games, but each of the teams in the division is going to be challenging because they have their own style of play. Particularly, your Ben Salems have that attacking downhill style of play and the pressure aspect. And then you have Council Rock South, who has a distinct style of play with the Princeton system and the matchup zone that you have to compete against. But then Council Rock North got some very talented players and a long-time coach that's had a lot of success. So, and don't sleep on Truman and Neshaminy. Truman is a vastly improved team, and they've been doing a great job at both of those schools as well.
All right, guys, let's walk through this schedule a little bit. Coach Bergman, you guys start with a couple of scrimmages, Episcopal and Wissahickon. And Episcopal certainly going to be a measuring stick to see where you guys are at.
Yeah, to say the least. This is a really talented team. We saw them in the fall. We were at an event in the fall and got a chance to take a look at them, and they were in as just a great battle against, I believe it was Chambersburg, wasn't it? Yeah, at a Central PA, and they're good at every position. Division I guard, future Division I center. So it's going to be a great test after these first 2 weeks of practice to see where we stand against one of the better teams in the area, in the state, probably overall.
Then you guys will scrimmage Wissahickon, swing into the regular season, a tournament at Ben Salem where you guys will take on Northeast. What do you expect from these early matchups and that first game against Northeast High School?
It's been a tradition of ours to play in the Happero tip-off tournament, and Northeast was our opponent the last 2 years, and we've gone 1-1. So we figured this was the grudge match, and we needed to get that in. But more so than anything with our schedule, when we look at our schedule, we want to be able to play in every game. Whether it's an up and down style of play, a physical, tenacious defensive matchup, or a game that requires us to execute. And, the Dobbins and the Northeast game at the very beginning of the year, that allows us to go out and play a little bit and, showcase the talent that we have on our roster, but also, guard against the Philadelphia Public Lead, which is going to be attacking you and pressuring you and going up and down. And I know that Northeast is very well coached, and they play great defense, and their coach has done an excellent job of kind of instilling a system that has made it challenging for us the last 2 years.
Well, we'll have that game on WBCB. Your first home game, you guys will be taking on CB East, and then swinging into the league portion, Harry Truman, Ben Salem. You guys have to be ready right at the start because, again, those division games even more significant this year.
Yeah, the PIAA opened up play a week earlier, and we were like, we want the week. With as much roster change as we are going to have this year, we want that extra week of preparation. And, league play, every single game counts. If you don't have the opportunity to slip up with one league play, especially with the reduced amount of games. So, our focus on being game to game and just staying neutral throughout the course of the season is going to be paramount and key for us to be successful.
It'll be Truman, Ben Salem, and then Neshaminy. What do you expect from Neshaminy this year? You guys do some advanced scouting and get an opportunity to see what these teams have?
Yeah, I got fantastic assistant coaches that are so dug in on what other teams do. And, you know, when the coaching staffs have remained pretty much the same in the division, which is pretty cool that you develop relationships with the coaches from the other schools.
Yeah.
But you learn each other's systems in doing so. The difference this year being is that a lot of the returning players, you know, the Morrises from Ben Salem, Nate Townsend and Amir Coombs from Neshaminy, those guys aren't there anymore. So what we had been studying for 2 years, we're going to have to study very quickly over the course of the first couple of weeks to make sure that we're as prepared as we can possibly be.
Well, in getting ready quickly, Coach Bergman, talk about who is coming back, some varsity experience with this Pennsbury Falcon team, kind of a trio of players that gave you guys some significant minutes last season.
Yeah, we have 2 dynamite guards coming back, Mike Roccagrandi, Grayson Gozum, who are going to play kind of as our wings. And these 2 guys are 2 of the most athletic players in the league. We expect Rocco to be kind of our engine, kind of our motor when it comes to what we're trying to do offensively and defensively. They're both ball stoppers. And then in the center we got Max Manga, and Max got a little taste last year as a sophomore, and he got some spot minutes here and there, and did some really good things. And now he has got he's got the spotlight on him in terms of in that center position, that big position. And he's had a great fall. All 3 of them have had fantastic off seasons. Max in particular has had a great fall and has really kind of stepped up. And we're really expecting those 3 to really kind of drive the boat here.
Yeah, I think I'm hearing some freshmen going to be making some contributions to this team. That's always notable when you got underclassmen that are so well regarded and going to be a part of this varsity team already.
Yeah, we have a lot of very good young players, and that's a testament to the youth development in our area. And I think that the guys that we do have coming up in the freshman and in the sophomore class, they are going to be the nice balance for what we have in our returners. And you need a little bit of youthful enthusiasm to blend with like that molded fabric of the program. So we're really excited about the young guys coming up.
And Coach Bergman, I always feel like there's a little hesitation from coaches to recognize underclassmen. Those guys have to earn it.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, this is nothing's given in any program, but especially here with so much tradition. You're going to have to earn your keep here. And, yeah, we're super excited about some of our freshmen and sophomores and what, the future could hold. Some more immediate future, and all of them really down the road as well. But, you do have to earn it on the floor, and they have to show that they, can handle the 7 o'clock lights, as we call it. And that's something that is an adjustment. To be playing awesome in an AAU event or a summer event is fantastic. When those lights come on at 7 o'clock, it's a different feeling. And we really rely on our leadership, our seniors, a guy like Max who's been there to kind of help these guys navigate that, because that is a challenge.
We're talking about tradition, orange and black, back, high school hoops on WBCB. Looking forward to it. And going to be celebrating the 25th anniversary of Kurt's championship team. Yes. That's pretty remarkable that 25 years have gone by. But you guys will be a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, you look good,
means
man.
you're old.
You look good, man.
Well, it's fading.
But you guys will recognize the 2000 team.
Yes.
At some point this year. Also, Coaches versus Cancer events, some special things that go on throughout the season.
Yeah, one of our initiatives is the connect with our alumni base. And it's one of the strongest alumni bases because of the traditions of Pennsbury. And
if I could, Wes, that's another reason why that Pennsbury basketball Facebook site is so awesome. I mean, celebrating birthdays, accomplishments, anniversaries, and you really get to know the tradition of Pennsbury hoops.
Yeah, I mean, every year a group graduates, and they don't take the jerseys with them, but they leave behind a legacy. And the challenge that you have is that, you want to be one of the teams that's remembered. So you take a look up at that banner every time you walk into the gym, And as a younger player, in middle school, I remember, coming to Coach Bergman's games and being like, this is what I want to do, because I saw their success and I saw the following and I saw the fandom and I saw the crowd and I saw Coach Ciola and his funny turtlenecks. And, I saw what it could be, and I wanted to be a part of that. And I hope that some of the younger kids that, come out and watch us get a little taste of that and get the desire to come out and celebrate, what has been a great tradition. That team kind of put Pennsbury on the map, and, it was our job to kind of keep it there and take it to another level.
Anybody from that group that you haven't seen in a while that might be coming back that you're hoping is going to be out there?
Yeah, I mean, it's as life goes on, 25 years, again, a little bit depressing, but 25 years is a long time. So we have all gone our separate ways. A lot of guys are still in the area, general area, but I would love to see Torian Jones come back, the star of that team, and, get a little bit of a recognition that he so much deserves, for kind of leading that team. And, Schwab Abdul Rahman, who, it was one of the probably the best leaper maybe in the history of Pennsbury basketball, and was a great player to boot. Jake Surface, Mike Borski, Dave Moyer. It's a really, really talented, tough team that I was just very fortunate to be a part of and be able to make some pretty awesome memories with.
Well, no slouch yourself, 1,000-point scorer for Pennsbury. The tradition continues. We're going to meet some of the players. We're going to let you guys sit down for a little bit and talk to some of your other assistants. We'll get Tyler up here, talk with Coach Cognini about some of the work that's been going on with this Falcons team to get ready for hoops season. And we've got it for you on WBCB. We've got, maybe 20 boys basketball games. I think we were doing like a half dozen girls basketball games on the schedule. And as the season progresses, we'll hope to add more, and we'll keep you updated on WBCB. All right, we'll let these guys sit down. A couple of other coaches coming up as we continue with our Pennsbury basketball preview show from Puss in Boots on WBCB.
McCaffrey's Food Market is exceptional every day, and they are proud to serve you since 1986. They're a local hometown business. They support your community, whether it's helping flood victims or holding fundraisers for the American Cancer Society or employing our local high school students. McCaffrey's is always there. They have the finest products, prime cuts of meat, a prepared food department where everything is made fresh daily, and also a fresh seafood department. Visit McCaffrey's Food Market near you in Yardley, Newtown, New Hope, Princeton, West Windsor, Gladwin, and Doylestown. They are exceptional every day, and they are local and proud of it.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery, and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget. Plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
Don't let joint pain bring you down. See how you can get relief at a free joint pain seminar at St. Mary Orthopedics. Joint care experts will inform and answer questions about diagnosing, managing, and treating joint problems and knowing when it's time for a joint replacement. Ready to get back to life? Get to the next free joint pain seminar. Details at stmaryhealthcare.org/joint seminar. It's your health. Expect more. Puss and Boots Tavern on Trenton Road in Fairless Hills is better than ever. Sit down, relax on their outdoor patio, and try their award-winning burgers and sandwiches. Visit their takeout store for all of your favorite takeout. And it's not just food. You can also stock up on beers, soda, cigars, snacks, and a variety of convenience items. Call 215-295-8236 to place your order or have them host your next party or affair. Get out and enjoy the summer weather today at Puss and Boots Tavern.
All right, welcome back to Puss in Boots, Pennsbury basketball preview show on WBCB. Chris Ermer with our video engineer, Gus the Bus Barber. He's like the Flava Flav to my Chuck D. And Coach Emmy was saying his his call on the Simon DeLuigi dunk last year is still legendary, and it's being used on the hype videos and everything. So we hope to bring you more excitement, more energy, more moments like that throughout the season on WBCB as we welcome in Coach Cognini and Coach Tyler Sessa-Reeves here to the show. Guys, welcome. So, Coach Cognini, tell me a little bit about what you put these guys through, strength training-wise, to get them ready for a high school basketball season.
Yeah, I think it was actually like midway through the offseason where me and Coach Emmy sat down and had a discussion about maybe going a different route this year than what we've done the last 2 seasons, really testing their conditioning rather than just, pounding weights. A lot of it had to do with a lot of running, a lot of body weight stuff mixed in with, plate workouts. Every workout progressively got worse, though. And
I mean, worse is in more
just
difficult,
harder
more challenging.
and harder each day. And these kids just did not complain. I'm sure they did amongst themselves, but did not complain to me. Got after it, and they got better each time. And, you saw a growth, like especially in a couple of the underclassmen that, like, okay, I can get through this. And it's definitely going to help me down the road. We spoke a lot about not just being tough physically, but mentally. And I mean, these kids are probably sick of me saying it, but mental toughness in high school sports goes a long way.
Now, do you set the tone? Are you out there doing it?
Not running, no. No, legs don't work like they used to. No, it's kind of like my time to just like sit back and just watch these guys and critique these guys and push these guys, really, because that's what I'm there for. I see one of the guys slacking. If I'm watching them, I can kind of get on their back about it. There's a lot of leadership in the weight room with this group, and it starts with like the Rocco Grandies, Mitch Formulas, and Grayson Guzums of the world, and it trickles all the way down to the freshmen, who by the time we just finished these off-season workouts, were beating these guys in some of the workouts. So our future's bright, but it's only the upperclassmen that we have to thank.
Gotcha. Tyler, what changes have you seen in that kind of training regimen as you've been a player, now a coach? It's different these days, kind of more dynamic stuff, like more body weight stuff.
Sure. Coach Cognini does a great job putting these guys through so many different kinds of movements, and it tests them in ways, like he said, whether it's running or strength and conditioning. And they're able to push themselves in different aspects in terms of, testing their body. And it's a lot of guys, especially the younger guys, like they've never been pushed in those ways. So when they come in and they go through it the first couple times, it's sort of like a rude awakening for them. But like Coach Cognini said, everybody's been so dedicated. And when you get comfortable with it, then you can really, really start pushing yourself. And like he said, we have such great leadership and guys that are a little bit more used to his type of workouts, and they're able to set the tone and really push themselves. And then, like he said, it shows the younger guys, right? These are the expectations, and if you're not pushing yourself past the point of exhaustion, then you're not getting everything out of it, and it's not really what Pennsbury basketball is about. So it's definitely been a little bit different compared to like when I was growing up and playing, where it was more like the plate work and benching and that type of stuff. Now it's a little bit of hybrid in terms of, like you said, plate work and body weight movements. Like I said, on stuff that I don't know if there's a whole lot of other programs doing a lot of the hybrid-like stuff. And it's something that we all take pretty seriously, and we're happy to have Coach Lou that helps us out with that.
Man, it's kind of amazing how the human body has the ability to adapt, and so you have to continue to challenge guys because they get to that level, and then they do get a certain level of comfort, and you got to give them a new challenge and keep raising the bar.
Yeah, absolutely. And it to your point where, your body gets comfortable and stuff like that, their bodies on multiple occasions have shut down this offseason in the middle of a workout. But back to mental toughness, and it's something that we preach every single time in the weight room. It's like your body will shut down, but your mind could get you through the workout. And towards the end of this all season, we kind of saw these guys kind of evolve into like, all right, yeah, my body's going to cramp up, but I'm just going to keep going. We have a guy like Owen Hawks where he was like a month and a half ago was cramping every single workout, and I was joking with him like, maybe you need to hydrate a little bit more, maybe some potassium, something, but it just got to the point where he was like, doesn't matter. I'm just going to get through it. And that's the type of mindset he has, and that's the type of player he is.
Have a little Gatorade, son.
Something.
Tyler, what's it like to be back now with the orange and black? Must be awesome. You have been around with Council Rock a bit, coaching, and now back with this team. A little bit more special this season.
Yeah, it's been great to be back. I had great experiences at Council Rock with Coach Krasna and a lot of help from a bunch of different people. Coach Wright helped me out a lot when I was there. So I was able to learn so much as an assistant, as a head coach for a year, stuff that I didn't even know went into coaching. And being able to come back and try to help in the stuff that I know. Me and Coach Emmy were able to have a great conversation over the summer, and I'm really happy that he allowed me to come back.
Yeah, like X's and O's wise, what kind of innovations have you tried to mix into this Pennsbury team this year?
Sure. Without giving too much away, he is great at kind of asking everybody's opinion, like, hey, when this happens, what were you thinking, or what did you do in this way and that way? So just being able to bounce ideas off of each other. We were I think pretty successful. Me and Coach Krasna, when we were at Council Rock, we're pretty happy with the way that we were able to run that program. So again, being able to bounce ideas off of one another and just kind of letting him run with whatever he likes and whatever he doesn't, just kind of go back to the drawing board and try to come up with something else.
All right, so who do you see emerging, stepping into some roles this season, developing as this year goes on? Some of you guys are going to really need that in order to fill some gaps from graduation.
Sure. Like Coach Emmy said, a lot of seniors graduated and a lot of guys that are in new roles, and they're going to be expected to fill those roles.
A guy like Owen Hawks, for instance?
Yeah, Owen Hawks, he's had a great offseason. Like Coach Cogney said, he's been so dedicated, and he brings so much energy to literally everything we do. We could be stretching, and he's bringing energy. So we talk about roles a lot and just starring in your role and doing your job, and that's a guy that he does that every single time. He comes in, he brings energy. He's going to hit somebody. He's going to grab rebounds. He's going to play defense hard. And we don't ask him to do anything that we know he's not capable of. So we talk about, like I said, starring in your role. And there's guys that are really good. Like Mason Young is a really great three-point shooter, right? And he's had incredible games this offseason. And he's getting to the point where he's starting to realize this is what I need to do in order to help the team. And that's ultimately what it comes down to. There's guys like Rocco that, again, he's been playing for a really long time, and I coached against him, so everybody knows what he's capable of. But there's other guys that are going to need to step up and fill a role that a lot of those seniors left.
Well, up and down year last year for Pennsbury. Looking forward to an exciting 2024-2025 campaign here. Any specific teams that you get them a little more juice flowing for that matchup, a rivalry?
The Chamonix.
Yeah.
The Chamonix all day. These guys know it. There was a lot of gas to it last year with Townsend, and I know these guys are on social media chirping back and forth, and the almost Friday memes and all that stuff. Like, there's a lot that goes into it. We lived it. It was amazing. I know Coach Bergman, we all lived it. It hasn't gone away, and I hope it doesn't go away. It means more than what you guys are anticipating, and obviously Ben Salem just from the battles and stuff that we've been through with them. But the Chamonix is the one.
It is a great rivalry, and looking forward to that. As we'll have it on BCB. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out here at Puss in Boots, giving us a rundown of what to expect this season for the Pennsbury Falcons. And now we're going to get to meet the players. We're going to step aside, take care of a couple of quick messages. Big thanks to Puss in Boots Tavern for hosting us tonight. Great food, great hosts. Thanks to McCaffrey's Food Markets, Team Toyota, and St. Mary Medical Center. And we're going to be back, and we'll have Mike Rocco Grandy with us, Grayson Gozum also coming up, and Max Manga here as we return to Puss in Boots in just a little bit. Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
McCaffrey's Food Market is exceptional every day, and they are proud to serve you since 1986. They're a local hometown business. They support your community, whether it's helping flood victims or holding fundraisers for the American Cancer Society or employing our local high school students. McCaffrey's is always there. They have the finest products, prime cuts of meat, a prepared food department where everything is made fresh daily, and also a fresh seafood department. Visit McCaffrey's Food Market near you in Yardley, Newtown, New Hope, Princeton, West Windsor, Gladwin, and Doylestown. They are exceptional every day, and they are local and proud of it.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget, plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
Don't let joint pain bring you down. See how you can get relief at a free joint pain seminar at St. Mary Orthopedics. Joint care experts will inform and answer questions about diagnosing, managing, and treating joint problems and knowing when it's time for a joint replacement. Ready to get back to life? Get to the next free joint pain seminar. Details at stmaryhealthcare.org/joint seminar. It's your health. Expect more. Puss and Boots Tavern on Trenton Road in Fairless Hills is better than ever. Sit down, relax on their outdoor patio, and try their award-winning burgers and sandwiches. Visit their takeout store for all of your favorite takeout. And it's not just food. You can also stock up on beers, soda, cigars, snacks, and a variety of convenience items. Call 215-295-8236 to place your order or have them host your next party or affair. Get out and enjoy the summer weather today at Puss and Boots Tavern.
All right, welcome back to Puss in Boots, Pennsbury High School basketball preview show on the WBCB Sports Network, brought to you by McCaffrey's Food Markets, Team Toyota, St. Mary Medical Center, and again, big thanks to Puss in Boots for hosting the show tonight. And now we get to meet some of the players that are going to be on the floor for the Falcons this season, and we will get started with Grayson Gozum. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
All right, some rapid-fire questions for you. Move that microphone up here just a little bit. All right, this is like the bio, getting to know you portion of the show. All right, favorite food?
Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Chick-fil-A. Get a little Chick-fil-A for the guy. How about your favorite movie? And a basketball movie would be even better if you got a favorite hoops
Lone
movie.
Survivor is my favorite movie. Basketball movie, probably Hustle.
Okay. All right, your favorite Pennsbury basketball memory?
I would say cutting down the net sophomore year is just a feeling that I never had before, and it was one of like a memory I'll remember for the rest of my life.
It's awesome when they get the ladders out. You get to
Yeah.
get up there and do that. And how about a quote for like the younger guys who are coming up, maybe trying to get to this level of varsity basketball?
I would say it goes by quick. I remember freshman year still, and now I'm a senior and going to my last year. So I would just say don't take it for granted.
Does go by in the blink of an eye. Any specific team that you're looking to get after this year? We heard Salem and Neshaminy from Coach Cognini. I mean, those are always big games for Pennsbury. Any specific rivalries or matchups you're looking forward to?
Neshaminy is always a big rivalry game. It's always
No
hyped
question.
up before the game. But I would say Council Rock North for sure. I got some personal reasons for there, so that would be a good one.
Always good when you got a little personal
Yeah.
axe to grind. Tell me how this team is coming together and how you see your role on the floor for this Pennsbury team this season.
Yeah, obviously we lost a lot of seniors last year, but before the season started, Coach Bergman, Coach Hemme told us, me and Rock, that we had to step up as leaders. And I felt the development of the underclassmen that are going to help us win games ultimately. They're just but my role I see as like knock down shots, play good defense, and most importantly be a vocal leader.
I mean, taking responsibility for the development of those young guys is
Yeah.
a big part of the whole thing as well. So what have you been doing in the off season to get ready for the regular season and for this year?
My conditioning has definitely gotten a lot better. Just me, I've never been conditioned that very well, but this off season with Lou's workouts, I've definitely felt more conditioned.
You didn't have a choice.
Yeah. No.
He said you're going to do it.
Yeah.
You had to step up. How about with some guys who didn't have as much varsity experience? Who do you see stepping up for this team as the season's gone on?
Yeah, for sure. Like Owen Hawks, he just brings the energy you need off the bench with his rebounding, his physicalness. But seniors like Connor Tyrell, who are gonna have to step in as a role and play a big part of the team.
Mm-hmm. Well, appreciate you giving us a little bit of time here, and good luck this season as you guys get ready to get after it on the hoops floor. Appreciate Grayson Gozum being with us. All right, let's step over here, talk to Max. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right, get to know you. Favorite food?
Fried chicken.
How about your favorite movie? And we could break it down. I liked your dual answer there, having a regular movie and a basketball movie.
All right, regular movie,
Yeah.
Real Steel, basketball movie, Coach Carter.
Yeah. How about your favorite Pennsbury basketball memory?
Probably my first varsity bucket.
When was that, last year? And a quote for the younger guys who might be coming up, putting their time in. What would you say to your younger self?
Yeah, be more in the moment. It just flew by so fast, like Grayson said. I was a freshman on JV, and I don't even feel like I'm a junior right now. I feel like I'm still a freshman, but the time just flew by so quickly. I wish I could go back and kind of be more in the moment, kind of not step back as much as I did.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to make some moments this year on the floor. Who do you see as teams you're looking to get after? Again, those matchups that you want to sink your teeth into.
Me personally, I want to play against Council Rock South again because we played them twice this summer. Or it might have been once in the spring, once in the summer, and we beat them the first time, but then they beat us in the semifinals of this summer league that we were in.
Yeah.
And it was a close game, and I think we could definitely win that game. 10 times out of 10, we should win that game.
And what was the what was the buy-in like with the team in those summer camps, those games you guys played? Did pretty much everybody participate?
Yeah.
That's got to be good, kind of gain that experience.
Yeah, our team, we have a lot of depth this year. I feel like we can have games where someone on the bench can come on the floor and just drop 15, 20, and it could be a different person every game. It doesn't just have to be Grayson or Mike.
All right, so define for us what you see as your role on the team, kind of creating an inside presence for the Falcons.
Yeah, my role is to grab boards and definitely have a presence in the paint, discourage shots, whether that means blocking them or simply just stunting and recovering to my guy, discouraging a layup. Just a hustle guy up and down the floor.
And before we talk to Mike, I want to ask you guys, how has that development of the defense gone? I want to circle back here quickly to Grayson before we pass the microphone over to Mike.
This offseason we put in some new stuff, I won't say, but defense is always one of the biggest things we work on. As you know, we hold teams like Penn State almost scoring 80 points last year, and we held them to 40-something, so it's definitely a big part of what we do.
It's kind of a hallmark of Pennsbury basketball. And Max, with new things being put in defensively, I imagine maybe there'll be some versatility where you're going to be switching up looks within the game.
Yeah, I feel like our team, we can defend in a different way than we did last year. I feel like if I switch on to a guard, for example, we're not going to be as vulnerable as we were last year. So I think that's going to open up opportunities to change how we play.
Well, hopefully you guys are able to step up, make some big moments here this year. Pass that microphone over, if you would, to Mike as we talk to Pennsbury basketball team, our preview show on WBCB. Mike Rocco Grandi with us now. All right, getting to know you, Mike. Your favorite food?
Chicken parm.
A little chicken parm. How about your favorite movie?
I have to say Go Hunting, and my favorite basketball would be Coach Carter.
Coach Carter. So 2 for Coach Carter over here. How about your quote for, like, the younger guys coming up, your younger self?
Kind of like similar to what they said. Kind of just enjoyed the moment. Like, I remember when I was a freshman up here, doing the interview and stuff. And now I'm here now as a senior and just went by so fast. So definitely just enjoy the moment, do everything you can with your time, and definitely just put the work in. You don't want to look back and, like, regret, I could have done more. So definitely
How
put the
about
work in.
your favorite Pennsbury basketball memory so far?
Mine would have to be cutting down the net for sure. Definitely just a surreal moment, like being my first year starting on varsity and being able to cut down the net. It was definitely something I'll remember for the rest of my life.
All right, so you remember back to last year, any particular matchups or teams that you were looking to get after, rivalries that you're excited to renew?
Definitely Neshaminy. I feel like it's always going to be Neshaminy for me just because, it's a packed-out game. I have so many friends that go there, and, I always look forward to it every year.
Mike, you kind of bring the most experience back onto the floor for the Pennsbury Falcons. Is that something that has put you in a leadership role, and you're kind of a floor general for this team?
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely put me in a leadership role. I feel like, it's my job, being as a senior, and same with Grayson as well. Like, just leading these younger guys. We have a lot of young guys coming in that haven't had varsity experience and, like, need that guidance. So I definitely feel like, we'll bring that to the table.
I mean, that's also kind of the position that you play. Talk about your role on this team and what you expect to be able to do for this Pennsbury basketball team this year.
Well, I'm just going to try to do whatever it takes to win. Like, every single game, every single practice, I'm just trying to, push these guys. And whether that's through scoring, facilitating, whatever needs to be.
And talk a little bit more about what Max brought up, the versatility, the depth on this team, how a different guy can step up and get into double digits on one night. Somebody else can take over another game. Hopefully that you guys can mix up that way and have different guys stand out. I mean, sometimes that's based on matchups.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I feel like we have so much, different, like, talent. And, like, there's so many different, roles in this team where certain guys can, go off. And especially for our offense, I feel like it helps and benefits, like, a lot of the guys in different ways.
All right, what do you think the biggest key is this season for the Falcons to have as much success as is possible?
Definitely, defensively and rebounding, I think, is our main emphasis this year. I feel like if we defend and rebound, I feel like we'll have a lot of success.
Well, you guys got to come together, stay on the same page, and team effort going to be a big part of it as well. Big thanks to Grayson, to Max, to Mike Rocco Grandi for joining us here on the Pennsbury Basketball Preview Show. Let's hear it for these guys. Looking forward to a great high school basketball season. And we're going to talk to more of the Pennsbury Falcons when we return in just a bit to Puss in Boots Tavern.
McCaffrey's Food Market is exceptional every day, and they are proud to serve you since 1986. They're a local hometown business. They support your community, whether it's helping flood victims or holding fundraisers for the American Cancer Society or employing our local high school students. McCaffrey's is always there. They have the finest products, prime cuts of meat, a prepared food department where everything is made fresh daily, and also a fresh seafood department. Visit McCaffrey's Food Market near you in Yardley, Newtown, New Hope, Princeton, West Windsor, Gladwin, and Doylestown. They are exceptional every day, and they are local and proud of it.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget, plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
Don't let joint pain bring you down. See how you can get relief at a free joint pain seminar at St. Mary Orthopedics. Joint care experts will inform and answer questions about diagnosing, managing, and treating joint problems and knowing when it's time for a joint replacement. Ready to get back to life? Get to the next free joint pain seminar. Details at stmaryhealthcare.org/joint seminar. It's your health. Expect more. Puss and Boots Tavern on Trenton Road in Fairless Hills is better than ever. Sit down, relax on their outdoor patio, and try their award-winning burgers and sandwiches. Visit their takeout store for all of your favorite takeout. And it's not just food. You can also stock up on beers, soda, cigars, snacks, and a variety of convenience items. Call 215-295-8236 to place your order or have them host your next party or affair. Get out and enjoy the summer weather today at Puss and Boots Tavern.
Welcome back. We're talking Pennsbury basketball on the WBCB preview show, brought to you by McCaffrey's Food Markets, Puss in Boots, Team Toyota, St. Mary Medical Center, and we got Mitch Premola and Mason Young with us, getting set for high school basketball on WBCB. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, so we were talking about all the work you guys have put in the off season, but nobody brought up the Malik Jackson visit you guys did. Mitch, tell us a little bit about that. This is, I think, year 3 now. Pennsbury has gone to a boxing gym and learned to box to get ready. What was that experience like?
It was a lot of fun. Malik Jackson, a very good boxer, and he just taught us the basics, how to block, the form of stuff like that. We did a little workout in between.
So he gives you a class?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. And then a few of us got to step in the ring at the end.
And you guys sparred a little bit. We'll get to that in a moment here as we meet Mitch and Mason. So, Mitch, your favorite food?
I'd say buffalo wings.
That's classic. How about your favorite movie, favorite basketball movie?
I'd probably go with the Hustle movie that came out a few years ago.
Yeah. And your quote for the young guys coming up?
Just always be ready for your opportunity. A couple guys on varsity could go down, and you get pulled up off JV, and then you got to play right away. You just never know. So it's just every day in practice, expect that you might play in the next game.
Be ready to step up,
yeah.
Be next man up attitude. How about your favorite memory for Pennsbury basketball?
Definitely being a part of the championship team in 2023. Being able to cut down the net and be a part of that team, it was something special.
All right, so what kind of lessons do you think you pick up at Malik Jackson's gym? I get some conditioning, and that's a heck of a workout.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff inside the gym that gets tiring, and then you got to run around the block a couple times. But yeah, it was fun.
Also teaches a little bit of toughness.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, how do you incorporate that toughness onto the basketball floor without actually clocking somebody? Physicality?
Yeah, it's physicality for sure. It's you get hit or you get knocked down or you make a mistake. It's you just got to move on. You can't think about it. And that's next play mentality.
Get knocked down, get right back up again. All right, how about teams that you're looking to get after? Any particular games looking forward to?
Definitely, the Neshaminies, the Ben Salems, and the SOL. And also, Holy Ghost is a team that we haven't beaten in a while. And there's a lot of guys on that team that I've been playing with since 4th grade. And, going at it against those guys one last time, going out there to get a win, that'd be pretty cool.
Man, that Neshaminy rivalry is for real. So how do you see your role on this team? Where do you fit in here with this orange and black team, and how do you see your skill set helping these guys get to wins?
It's just doing I guess not the dirty work, but making hustle plays, playing defense, crashing boards, and then just hitting open shots when they come. Might not be taking 10, 15 shots a game, but you got to be able to knock them down when they come up, and then handling the ball as well.
Making sure you get that motor running and going all night.
Yeah.
Well, Mitch, good luck this season. Thanks for hanging out here for our preview show. And we'll talk to your sparring partner here, Mason Young. Mason, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, what did you think about that Malik Jackson thing? A really neat way for guys to develop a little bit of toughness and get a new experience. What was that like for you?
It was a lot of fun. Definitely one of my favorite events that we do. Yeah, everyone brings their toughness, and they work hard during the workout. Shows that they can get through any kind of workout.
Yeah. And sometimes getting hit in the face is a whole different kind of experience.
Yeah.
All right, getting to know you, favorite food?
Cheeseburger.
All right, a little cheeseburger. The smash burger here at Puss in Boots is awesome. I don't know if you have tried that, but that's
No, I
pretty
haven't.
good. Check out the smash burger. How about your favorite movie?
Coach Carter.
Okay, everybody loving Coach Carter tonight. Your quote for like the younger guys, the guys trying to continue to work on their skills.
Just take advantage of the time while it lasts. Work extremely hard every single day and bring it at practice.
That's a recurring theme. It goes so quick. You got to put the work in. How about your favorite Pennsbury basketball memory?
Probably being able to see the triple overtime game against Neshaminy my freshman year.
Yeah, again, it goes back to that Neshaminy rivalry.
Yeah.
So what was it like? You guys got an opportunity after you did some training at the boxing gym, and they said, who wants to get in the ring? And you guys kind of jumped right at it? That's what I'm hearing.
A little bit, yeah.
Or were you like the only guys to volunteer?
No, there were some others that got in the ring too. A couple younger guys.
So who won? Yeah?
Me.
So, all right. Kind of a goofy thing, right? But Friday night, Jake Paul is going to fight Mike Tyson. All right. Who do you got in that?
I think I got to go with Tyson. I know he's like 60, but I mean
he's 60 years old, man.
I mean, you can't go against him. I mean,
he is a heavyweight champ.
Yeah.
And Jake Paul is no heavyweight champ. What do you think, Mason?
Mike Tyson for sure. He's got more knowledge than Jake Paul.
I was checking it out. Jake Paul is favored in that fight. I was thinking, I might put a little money down on Jake Paul. I just think 60. I don't know. Well, it seems like a really cool experience to be able to go to that Malik Jackson gym, put in a little bit of work, get ready for the season, develop some toughness. Appreciate you guys being with us tonight here for the preview show. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to step aside one more time. We got Connor Tyrell and Owen Hawks as we'll round out our Pennsbury basketball preview show on WBCB. Coming right back.
You know, McCaffrey's Food Market is exceptional every day, and they are proud to serve you since 1986. They're a local hometown business. They support your community, whether it's helping flood victims or holding fundraisers for the American Cancer Society or employing our local high school students. McCaffrey's is always there. They have the finest products, prime cuts of meat, a prepared food department where everything is made fresh daily, and also a fresh seafood department. Visit McCaffrey's Food Market near you in Yardley, Newtown, New Hope, Princeton, West Windsor, Gladwin, and Doylestown. They are exceptional every day, and they are local and proud of it.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget. Plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
Don't let joint pain bring you down. See how you can get relief at a free joint pain seminar at St. Mary Orthopedics. Joint care experts will inform and answer questions about diagnosing, managing, and treating joint problems and knowing when it's time for a joint replacement. Ready to get back to life? Get to the next free joint pain seminar. Details at stmaryhealthcare.org/joint seminar. It's your health. Expect more.
All right, welcome back to Puss in Boots, the Pennsbury basketball preview show on WBCB Sports. And thanks to Puss in Boots Tavern, Team Toyota, St. Mary Medical Center, and McCaffrey's Food Markets for making tonight's show possible. Thanks also to the Pennsbury basketball for bringing the players out and the coaches. We got a bunch of games for you on BCB this season. Looking forward to it as we continue to meet the players, and then we'll circle back to Coach Emmy before we wrap things up here. And alongside now is Owen Hawks. Welcome to the show, Owen.
Thank you for having me.
All right, favorite food? We're running down the list.
I'd say just chicken, straight up.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Get that protein in.
Yeah.
How about your favorite movie?
I I'd go.
Coach Carter is a popular choice so far.
Yeah, Coach Carter's a classic.
All right.
I like Coach Carter.
All right, stick with Coach
Yeah,
Carter.
I mean,
A quote for the young guys.
Just be you out there. You know, don't try to change anything. Just play with your heart.
How about Pennsbury basketball memory?
Just playing alongside all these guys. You know, everybody here's great people. You know, great coaches out here, and just being part of this program.
All right, so when you say just be you, what does that mean for your game, and what does that mean for Owen Hawks?
Just doing my job out there, if that's like just getting rebounds, or just like being physical out there, I just got to do what I can to help the team win,
Sometimes you'll play different roles.
Yeah.
Fill different kind of job descriptions out there on the floor.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so what teams you looking forward to getting after this year? Any specific rivalries that
well, of course,
you can't wait for?
But I'm excited to play Ben Salem this year. I think it's going to be a good one. And, yeah.
All right, well, we thank you for being with us on the show. And how do you see the team coming together? What do you think the key is this year for Pennsbury basketball in order to reach the goals that you guys have set for yourselves and to have the greatest success possible?
I think just playing with our heart, playing together mostly, and just going out there and competing every day.
One of the things we haven't talked about on the show is that game day atmosphere. I mean, Kurt Bergman brought it up a little bit, talking about the 7 o'clock lights. What's one of the best things about the game day atmosphere and the experience that you look forward to? I know, some guys it's standing for the national anthem or just going out there on the floor to get the warm-ups going. Sometimes it's, when the game actually just gets underway, the energy gets going.
Yeah, I mean, the circle before the game, just seeing everybody there, the noise that the crowd brings, I think it just pumps me up when I get out there.
Yeah, it gets back to what you said earlier, just playing with these guys and being part of this team. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. All right, let's talk to your teammate here, Connor Terrell. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Favorite food?
Steak.
Steak. Yeah. That's even better than chicken. How about your favorite movie?
Probably go with Hustle.
Okay, that's another popular choice tonight. Might go home and stream that. A quote for like the younger guys or guys trying to develop their basketball game.
Yeah, I'd say just play hard in practice. You never know if you get moved up during the season. Anything can happen during the season. So just play your hardest and, yeah.
And you never know when you can open the eyes of a coach or impress somebody out there. Your favorite Pennsbury basketball memory?
I'd say doing the circle before every varsity game. It's really fun. You get all hyped up with your teammates and just get really ready to play that game.
Hey, what did you think about that whole Malik Jackson deal? It's a unique experience, not a basketball thing, but you can take some of that and apply it to the basketball floor.
Yeah, it's been really fun for a couple of years. We've been doing it. It's really like a different type of sport. You can just go in and just have some fun, but you also can benefit you.
And there's like one-on-one. Here, I mean, one of the big parts of having team success is developing that teamwork and that chemistry. You must see that improving each time you guys are at practice and getting ready for scrimmages.
Yeah, I feel like Malik definitely helped us all grow closer, get a better bond, have some fun with each other than basketball, also outside of basketball.
Any particular matchups that you got circled?
I like the Mason Young and Mitch fight. I love that fight. It was great.
How about Logan Paul and Mike Tyson? You got a pick for that fight?
Definitely Mike Tyson. I don't think he will lose. A lot of experience. Great fighter.
Everybody loves Iron Mike. Yeah. Well, guys, thank you so much for being part of the show and being with us tonight. If you could pass that microphone over to Coach Emmy. And before we get out of here, Coach, I just want to give you an opportunity to invite everyone to come out to Pennsbury basketball, enjoy the experience, the excitement, and be part of the fun this season. If you can't be at the games, you can stream the action on WBCB, but it's just better to be in the Falcons' nest.
Yeah, I've been very fortunate to be a player and now a coach at Pennsbury. And, our staff, Coach Higgins and Coach Bergen and myself are also a part of the new building committee, and to kind of see what it's going to be like in a couple of years on top of where we're at right now is it's exciting. but I'm going to tell you right now that I'm going to miss the nest when it's gone. And there is nothing like playing there. I can remember my very first moment on the floor in 9th grade against Williamsport. And I can remember the very last play of my senior season. And I remember so many positive and, career and person-shaping plays that have happened there. Either I've been a part of or watched. So, I invite everybody in the community to come out and support the program, especially our youth. The PRBL program and us have a great partnership. We have a great partnership with our alumni base, but, the fans, the kids that are in the school, they're in it. And, they help to create an atmosphere that's unlike anywhere else in Bucks County.
Man, it's just bringing all of that energy into the gym, and it is electric. Looking forward to hoops season, and you get to see what these guys do on the floor as well, see them perform throughout the year. We're looking forward to it. Want to thank everybody for helping to put together our basketball preview show. Thanks to McCaffrey's Food Markets, to Puss in Boots Tavern, Team Toyota, and St. Mary Medical Center. Gus the Bus Barber, Flavor Flav, to my Chuck D, doing the video engineering. Appreciate his work and looking forward to having him alongside throughout the season for any explosive plays where we get a little bit wild. Always great to have Gus alongside. Thanks to all the players, the coaches, and to you for being with us as well. Looking forward to Pennsbury Falcon basketball. We begin on December the 10th. Against CB East on BCB. Oh, and we will be at the Northeast game, December the 6th. We got that game for you. Falcons going to be playing in Bensalem against Northeast High School. So catch all the action on BCB. Thanks to everybody. Go Falcons.